Hello students, as we have already started a topic, probability. In this topic, we have done so many concepts. First, we have learned what is the meaning of the probability and what is the main formula of the probability in the form of introduction. Then we have learned a concept, conditional probability. Then we have learned the difference between the independent event and dependent events. Then we have done the problem based upon the with replacement and without replacement. Then we have done our theorem, that is the total probability theorem. Now in continuation with this theorem, today we will do one more theorem, that is the Bayes theorem. Now total probability theorem and Bayes theorem both are correlated. In Bayes theorem, we should know the total probability theorem also, but a little bit difference is there. Now, according to Bayes theorem, first of all, we will do the partition of the sample space as seen in the total probability theorem. Now, first, we have to find the probability of any one event from partitioned sample space with the condition of the event E. Now, whatever the difference between the Bayes theorem and the total probability theorem is that in total probability theorem, we have to find out only the probability of the different case and the partition case is totally different there. Now, but in Bayes theorem, we will find out the probability with partitioned and condition with the given event. One of the partitioned case, partition event with respect to with the condition of the required event. Then we have to solve with the Bayes theorem and it will be equal to BI. I means the different event which we have already partitioned the different way with condition of the events. BI into BE with condition of BI. Now BI is already divided in B1, B2 and B3. That is the case of the total probability theorem. PB1, PEB1, PB2, PEB2 up to so on the nth term. Now there are one example. For more understanding, bag 1 contains 3 red and 4 black balls and bag 2, 5 red and 6 black balls. A ball is drawn from the bag 1 and it is red. We have already mentioned that the ball is drawn from the one bag and it is red. We have already mentioned the color there. In total probability, we don't know about that which wall is we are transferred there. Find probability, it is drawn from the bag 2. Ball color we also know and we have to find out the probability, it is drawn from the bag 2. Now already we know that bag are to be divided into the events. So B1 is the bag 1 is selected and B2 is the bag 2 is selected. In total probability theorem, we have to find out the probability of the given events, ball event. But in this, we have to find out the probability of the divided event. B2, bag 2 is selected. In this case, E is the red ball is drawn, same. Now bag 1, how many red balls are there? 3. How many black balls are there? 4. In bag 2, 5 is red ball and 6 is the black ball. PB1, because 2 bags are there, so it will be equal to 1 by 2. Same case PB2, 1 by 2. With condition of E with condition B1, how many red balls are there? 3, so 3 by 7. How many red balls in bag 2? 5, so it will be equal to 5 by 11 because total 11 balls are in bag 2. Now, because we have to find out the probability from the second bag divided event with the condition of the E event, which is the red ball. PB2 with condition E. It will be equal to PB2, PE with condition B2. These two are in the multiplication form. And in denominator, total values. Total value means total probability theorems. We will apply in the denominator. PV1, E with condition B1. PB2, E with condition B2 with the positive sign. 1 by 2 into 5 by 11. Then 1 by 2 into 3 by 7 plus 1 by 2 into 5 by 11. It will be equal to 35 upon 68. Now, I am taking one more example. Suppose 5% of men and 0.25% of women have grey hair. A grey haired person is selected at random. Now, men and women are there, but we have to select the color of the hair. Grey haired. What is the probability a person being male? Grey haired persons we are selected, but we have to find out the probability of a male person. Now, again B1 is the male condition and B2 is the female condition, which are already divided for a common event. B1, B2 is divided for a common event. E. Now PB1 is equal to 1 by 2 because two persons are there. So B1 is male, so it will be 1 by 2. PB2, it is also equal to 1 by 2. Now, grey hair, because grey haired person is E, so with condition B1 it will be equal to 5 by 100. B1 is male now. So how many grey haired person for male are? 5%. So it will be equal to 5 by 100. Same case PB2. PB2 means 1 by 2 again. How many women are there? 0.25%. So it will be equal to 0.25 upon 100. Now we will apply the Bayes theorem here because we have to find out the probability of a person being male, but we have already selected a grey haired person. It means male with condition of the grey hair. This is the probability. Male with condition of the grey hair. So PB1 into PE with the condition of B1. Same total probability is in denominator. PB1 PE with condition B1 plus PB2 PE with condition B2. 1 by 2, 5 by 100. Same case. 1 by 2 into 5 by 100. 1 by 2 into 0.25 by 100. When we solve it, it will be equal to 20 upon 21. Now, I hope Bayes theorem and total probability theorem difference, basic thing is that the difference is clear to you people are, and now you are able to solve the question related to the Bayes theorem. I hope you people will do more and more practice. I hope you people will do the practice there. Thank you.